80 miles from the Arctic Circle, this island is home to a native Alaskan tribe of 400 people.
Most of the people in Kivalina are Inupiat people, Eskimos.
A people rich in tradition and culture.
I'm making maklaks. This is a beaver and this is a unclipped calfskin.
They used to have a nomadic lifestyle, but in the last century or so, they've been settled.
People came here because it provided a really excellent place to acquire natural resources.
Uguruk ribs.
Whether it's sea mammal or fish or reindeer.
But life here is changing.
Kivalina has experienced severe erosion in the last 5 or 6 years.
Eroding as much as 8 feet a year on an island that's just under 2 miles.
Look, this one right there. This hole is moving this way. When the lagoon gets high water.
Sea level rise and lack of sea ice in the fall means this coastline takes the full brunt of winter weather.
The entire community is vulnerable from these storms. It really always strikes me when you come to places like this and you talk to people and they tell you how dramatic the changes have been.
The ground was way up there. I used to have lots of dogs. I used to keep them way up there.
To help slow this dramatic land loss, the Corps of Engineers is reinforcing the coastline.
This revetment project is to provide interim erosion protection for Kivalina while they're planning for relocation.
The idea is when the wave hits that wall, it's dissipated because of the voids between the rock, and a lot of the strength of the wave is gone. It's eliminated.
If they never put seawall, we're gonna have no more Kivalina.
The work here in the Northwest Arctic has a price tag of $16 million.
The investment per capita may not explain why we would invest. Kivalina is one community, one tribe. How do we put a value on losing that culture? And it isn't by the number of people in the population. There is an inherent loss, just like an endangered species. If you value that species, we value the culture.
The culture living with the effects of climate change.
As people have always had to adapt to live here.
80 miles from the Arctic Circle. Mary Cochran, Kivalina, Alaska.